Oh, wait. Okay, now we're ready.
Hi, everyone. It's Saturday. Welcome to Side Dish. I'm alive. Pretty sure I had COVID, but I had waited for my test results even when I did the show last week. And then I promptly went to bed and slept for basically the next 5 days. So, well, this is episode 86, and we're going to do angel food cake. So my late mother's favorite dessert ever was angel food cake. She had it for every birthday. I swear, if she could eat it every day, she would have. So her birthday was yesterday. She would have been 68 yesterday. And so today we're going to make an angel food cake from scratch, which I was talking to Amy, right? I don't think I've ever made it from scratch. Have you ever had it from scratch?
I said only if Denise made it way back when. Did you ever make it from scratch?
Only my grandma Madole could make it from scratch.
Well, I mean, I've whipped egg whites and I've done all that before, but I mean, it's interesting how this comes together. So we got a few things we need to get done first. We need to separate 9 eggs because we need about 1 1/4 cups of egg whites. Save, this is a prequel, but save your egg yolks because you can make ice cream out of them. So that's what we're gonna do for a little bit here. Actually, no, we're gonna do this first. I don't know. Order of operation doesn't really matter at this point. We're gonna go long, so buckle up. How's everybody's week? I hope you're safe. Obviously, nobody gives a crap about if you go to work and get COVID because I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. So that's where Amy got it. So this is really a hanger on.
Yeah. Give it, help it out.
Thank you, Joe. Like I said, we need 9 of these. So what else is going on? I didn't literally do much of anything this week. I didn't work because, again,
You recovered.
I was like,
You rested and
I
recovered.
was in bad shape. That's what I was. I'll tell you that much. Even though I'm double vaccinated, it's still, I mean, even Amy, when she got it.
Yeah.
Not just on
But
her
now
breath.
we're riding on the immunity from having it, and then we can get our booster and have that.
We need to get Carmen her booster so that she
We do, so that she doesn't get it.
go through the same crapola. Yeah, I mean, literally slept. I did fought headaches and aches and pains and all the fun stuff you get. So that was my
It's a
week.
3-day weekend though, so that's pretty fantastic.
That is pretty fantastic. I mean, can't ask for better than that, I think.
And we already got like most of our chores done, I think.
Yeah, the only thing we really need to do.
Took stuff to donation, rearranged some furniture.
Yeah.
What else do we need to do?
Nothing. We're going to do it next week. We decided
The
lights and Christmas.
I'll put Christmas away, yeah.
Our
We
homework,
should work in the garage at
we
some
should,
point.
but
Would like
I
to
think
get my
after we
car
get-
back in there.
after we get the lights back in, or we get all that stuff, then we have some room to maneuver. So these were not warmed. They've just been on the counter for about half an hour or more. You want them warm because they separate a little easier. The first one was really holding on. So, but that's the theory, anyways. I put the eggshells in our little composting thing here because, well, they're good for your soil. So
And the worms like those too, right? We
they
grind
do.
them up.
Yeah, you got to grind them up though because they eat them as grit and it helps them digest food. It's sort of like a chicken with their gizzards and they swallow rocks. Remember? You know? That a thing that you know?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay. Special equipment. I mean, really, you need a mixer and you need, an angel food cake pan. I mean, honestly.
But you don't need a stand mixer. You could use a hand
You
mixer,
could use a
right?
hand mixer. If you're going to be doing a lot of different things, I can chop berries while that is
Yeah,
whipping
that's
egg
true.
whites. So, as you can see, it's a 2-part system here. I like this one. Denise and I were talking about the reason you need this pan and not say like a bundt cake pan or something like that is because it has high walls and the center is very important because you basically have 1 cup of cake flour, which is very delicate, some sugar and egg whites and some other small things like cream of tartar, which is, helps with body for the egg whites. But you need all this so that when it climbs up, it gives it something to hold on to, and it actually provides some sort of body to it to help sort of do its thing. The other thing we were talking about, Denise and I, were that the cone, it was a cone, that it sticks up slightly above the outside edge, which is a good thing because, it just helps with, when you're putting it down, it's not putting your cake, a hot cake, down directly on the wire rack. Because when you're done with this, you invert it and you put it on a wire rack. You have to let it cool for a whole hour. And I know what you're saying, but Doug, how's that possible? How are you going to get all of this done when you have to rest it for an hour? So, okay, so the egg whites go in here. Oh, God, that's a terrible sound, isn't it?
It wasn't great.
So you're going to turn this on and you're going to whisk this for a little bit. Oh, wait. No, I got to put the. So we have cream of tartar. Like I said, this is 1 1/4 teaspoons. Add it all to it. This is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of almond. And that's, you could add whatever one you want to that, but those are the ones that they say.
Traditional.
Yeah. And then 1/4 teaspoon of the old kosher salt. And you're going to add that in there. And so now we're just kind of medium on, if you're using a KitchenAid mixer, which you can see we're using old Pinky Lee today because the big boy has got some gear problems. I'm a little disappointed in that. So KitchenAid, what's up? Your commercial models, just break after 2 years? I don't think that's cool. So a number 4 is a medium. So, now that you've got these egg yolks, throw them in your refrigerator. Make ice cream with them tomorrow. You need a lot of egg yolks for that. So, or custard, or lemon curd, or all kinds of fun stuff. So, excuse me. Oh man, that's gross. Still got a little flip going on here. Let's wash up. That was gross. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I was surprised. Hi, Fredo. That how much, even being no vest, kicked my butt. I mean, I'm still even today. We went out and just did errands, and I dropped a few things off, and I was masked up. I've been double masking it most days now if I have to go out, but I'm just fatigued, by doing little stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hi, John. Hi, Fred.
Hi, John.
Hi, Ping.
So we are looking for soft peaks on this. So while that does it, we're going to take these strawberries, cut the ends off. And all we're looking for really is, that. So I got a bowl here, and I'm just going to add all of these. I don't know why I'm going to chop them. I don't know why I'm doing that, but it's because I'm insane. So just you want to do, what do we say we got here in terms of berries? 4 cups?
I don't know. I don't know that you need to do all of those.
Well, I mean, my mother would say yes, so. Waste not, want not, should say that. That's I don't think I remember my mother ever having any other dessert on her birthday ever. Fred? Hi, Adriana. I don't think so. I think literally this is all she ever ate. So maybe ice cream every once in a while, because she did love her ice cream. So. We also are going to do blueberries, which I'm going to just, once, sort of not even going to chop those. I'm going to, once I get these in there.
Yeah, don't waste that.
No, it's too better than done. Costco's got real good berries on tap.
From Chile.
They're from Chile, yeah. They got cherries in there. I was like, what? So be sure you don't forget what you're doing over here. Keep your eye on it because, again, it goes from soft peaks to stiff peaks pretty fast. Well, once I get the strawberries done, I'm gonna do the next part, which for this, because we need to sift some cake flour, which I have a cup of already sitting here. But you need to sift it because it needs to have, it needs to be, when you add it in there, it can't be too clumpy. Because if it's too clumpy, then you'll break down the delicate cloud-like structure of your meringue, which is basically what you're making, a little bit fancier, I guess. But listen, again, I was pretty surprised at the end of this. I made one already because, you have to have one that sits for an hour, and I want to eat this. So, hey, Andrea, hi.
No, is it Andrea?
Yeah, there's Andrea
Yeah,
too.
Andrea.
Why can't I say? Oh, there she is. Hey, this is Andrea. Yes, we know him.
No,
And Adriana is with us too.
yes. So I don't know, we are
And that was Lino.
hoping that send our passports in to be renewed. And
Why would you tell her that? Why are you stressing her out?
we have 9 weeks.
Why are you tattling on us?
Because we're bad. We, own up to your mistakes. We expedited everything. It's going to be fine. But, yeah, please. I don't know what else is going on.
How's your meringue doing?
Carmen's high school was on remote on Friday because how many teachers did you have out? 15 or 16 or something like that? And it's crazy. They're not, there's no plans to go remote with all the surges happening. And really, they're saying, just come back to work after 5 days, even if you still have symptoms. Which is insane. I was down for at least 5 days, and it was the 6th day that I even felt like a human being. So,
Whoa, 27 teachers out.
yeah, that's kind of a safety issue.
Yeah, that is a safety issue.
So, all right, so this is still not where we want it. I'll show you what soft cakes look like. So it's going to have a little ways to it. There you go, Mace. I did not anticipate how much I would need. What do you think? A couple handfuls?
Yeah.
Because we're going to make.
Are you going to cut them?
We're just going to kind of do a rough chop on them. No?
Sure.
What do you think?
I mean, you don't need to, but if you want to.
No, I don't need to. I'm gonna go the easy route. So, hey, we're both drinking ice water. Yes, I love ice water these days. I've lost 10 pounds, and like almost 11 pounds now. So, I know, it's crazy. I'm also a man, so that's easier for me to do. We're just gonna eyeball this.
Are you going to put blackberries in there?
Oh, was I? Yes, I was.
Maybe you. No, you weren't. Never mind. That's for the cocktail.
So,
The leftovers can go in.
sure. That's fine, right?
Yep.
I don't need to be very much.
Give them a little stir.
These are going to sit off to the side because the sugar. So here's a little secret. Like if you put salt on something, it will draw out liquid as well. Okay. But if you put sugar on something as well, it also will draw out the moisture. It's the same principle. Osmosis. All right. So I've got a bowl, and I've got a little fine mesh strain here, and I'm just going to add 1 cup of cake flour. That's very important. Cake flour, because cake flour has a higher protein level, so there's more gluten in it.
It's finer.
Yeah, it is. And then a half cup of just granulated sugar. And I'm just gonna use my fingers here. We're just gonna fine mesh strain this through. Even the sugar, which all it really did there is I just combined it together. That's it. And so this sits off to the side, and then I don't know if you can we have a bowl cam tonight, so.
Oh, we do?
We do.
Where is it?
It's on the webcam. So if you go on there and switch to webcam, you should be able to see.
webcam. It's black.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping.
Is it on?
No, it's not. I forgot we unplugged it. That should come up shortly. Maybe we'll have a bull cam. Okay, so while that's doing that, make sure that you have your oven on 350, and you want to kind of warm it up for a while. And make sure you have your rack set to the very lowest rack, because the pan is big, so the airflow around, you want as much airflow around it as possible, because it's going to heat both sides. When this is done, we're going to add clean it out, add whipped cream, or whip some cream. So I just want to take a look at this really quickly. Boop. So that is not even close. So we're going to actually speed this up a little bit. Because we're adding air, right? And so the air is going to add the volume. And then the other thing you want to do is you need another cup of sugar. So, and be smart about it instead of what I did last time. I'm taking 2 teaspoons out of this at a time. And just like put a little bit in there at a time. Instead of trying to dip in there and then spilling, all over the place. What? No, I'm not turning violet Eric Jones. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're getting there. Still not enough volume to it. There's going to be, like I said, it happens fast between stiff peaks and soft peaks. So let that do its thing. I found some handsome Wagyu steaks at Safeway of all places. They look delicious. So we're going to have those with some vegetables, a chopped salad, and got a bunch of fruits. We're going to, next week, I'm hoping we have some of these bananas left. If we don't, if they get a little bit over, we'll freeze them, and then we make this it's like a banana smoothie thing. It's real good with like almond butter and a few other. We got to find the recipe though. So
It's a Whole30 recipe. I think it's in our book.
yeah. Okay. See how that kind of didn't stick, but we're getting close. I'm stopping it so that you can just see the stages of kind of where everything is, and that you can really know what to look for. Because when you think soft peaks, that's not going to be enough. You want it when a soft peak is going to, and I'll show you, but it's going to stick out and then fold over immediately, but still have some body to it. So, we're like real quick. Yeah. So. Okay. First, and then what we're going to do is once we get to soft peaks, we're going to add, this is when we're adding in the granulated sugar. So, there's a little bit of technique here that you need to pay attention to as you do it. Okay, yes, perfect. I can tell already. So, that is what we're looking for. It had a peak, but it immediately, boop, a stiff peak, the peak is going to stick straight up basically straight up. Not to be confused with Cameo's word up, which is cool.
Okay, so now you're going to put a little bit of sugar in there?
Yep, just a teeny bit, let it incorporate. And when I did this before, I sort of did it all the way around the bowl here. Because I want it, I don't want it to be kaboom. Floppy peaks, I guess, yeah, John. So
Soft peaks. Nobody wants floppy peaks.
I don't think anybody wants floppy anything. I know.
Except for ears on bunnies.
That's right.
I miss the floppy disk.
So the other thing this is doing too is so that's why we're adding it gently, because you could put this in a blender or not a blender, but a food processor and dice it really fine. Not powdered sugar, but finer than it is. And because it's you just spent all that time incorporating all that air into this, and you want to it's going to deflate it a little bit. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. But it is going to add volume with it because, again, sugar is a liquid and it's going to incorporate it. That's why we're doing it slowly. And then we're going to beat these or whip them to a stiff peak. And as they're going, we then are going to add our sugar and flour mixture to this. And we're going to just do it like a half cup at a time. So we'll add the last bit of that. We're going to let this go on high. Okay. Beating on high until you form stiff peaks. Well, what else we got going on? I mean, next will be probably Wednesday for sure next week. Saturday is our good friend Joel's birthday, so we'll be over there. Let's look at this.
Well, you're going to be by yourself on Wednesday because we have Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, well, I'll have to see. So still floppy, but look at the color change. See how it's got much more of a sheen to it? That's the sugar at work, everyone. So get back into it. And now it's doing that. Like I say, we're just going to add don't let it go if you got a little poof there. Don't worry about that. Again, the flour is going to add some structure because it's going to take on some of the liquid, but it's all, like I said, this is all about slow and simple here. Again, let it incorporate. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but if you can see that the mixture is starting to sort of pull away from the sides a little bit, and it's giving us a, well, I don't know, sort of more structure.
It's starting to look more like a batter.
Yeah. And you can see it clumps up around with the sugar and the flour going in there. And as soon as it pulls up, then it's good to go. So. Again, I'm just a little bit at a time. This takes a little bit of time. You don't want to rush this because, again, you work really hard to put all that air in there. And if you just add it all, you're going to deflate. Okay. Now, we're going to let that do its thing. I'm going to just let that go, and I'm going to do this. Well, I can tell, if you look at it, we're pretty close. So, I mean, pretty close. I would go maybe another few minutes here. But keep an eye on it because we're close. So, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, we got a cocktail. I think it's going to be pretty good. Anytime. We have all these berries, so we're doing a mixed berry rosemary gin refresher. The refresher is bubbles. I think.
I am sitting here thinking that, like men at work, sugar at work. That'd be a good name for a bakery. I'm patenting that. That's fine. Nobody can have it. I'm not patenting it, but that
there
would
it
be
is.
Good. Oh,
see
that's nice.
See what? That's exactly what you want.
Nice piece, guys.
This. I licked this earlier, but I washed it between. So.
What did it taste like?
I mean, it kind of tastes like uncooked meringue.
And you lick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Have a little bit. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can't I have this?
Yeah.
Oh, you need it back because.
No, I don't need it back. Oh yeah, I will need it back. Okay. So now, this is where your pan comes in, and you got to get a spoon, or actually, you know what you want? Spatula.
Yeah, doesn't suck.
So look at see how it holds together really nicely like that. And I love the sheen that it gets.
Yeah.
It's really
Looks like melted marshmallow
yeah.
goo.
I mean, honestly, we're not super far off from marshmallows.
From marshmallows?
Hot sugar
Yeah.
added to that.
Like you would have a basically melted hot sugar. It's like
You just putting that right in there? You're not flouring it or
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Doug, that seems stupid.
If you do that, then it can't climb up the walls of the
You-
pan.
I thought that's why you did do the butter and then flour, is then the flour gave it something to climb.
No, according to this recipe. So
I think that's so it doesn't stick.
I don't know what it helps with, but I know that I did it last time and it did exactly what it's supposed to do. So, I mean, we can try a different recipe and see with that. And
No. I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
again, I'm being real gentle for this. It has a lot
This
of
needs to be
structure,
washed for whipped cream.
but it does not have, it's not like, it's not like cake batter, right? I mean, it is a batter, but not really. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get the last bit of this out of here. Well, the dishwash is out. And then I'm gonna give her this so that she can wash this too.
You know what it tastes like to me is the inside of a Cadbury cream egg.
I bet it's probably,
It's very close to how that's made too. That's basically hot sugar and then you whip it.
all right. So then
Whip
take yourself a knife. It's like a very scientific method here, but it hasn't filled in all the cracks. And there's air sort of trapped where we looped it in. So just go back and forth, real gentle like, until you sort of got, you kind of want it to be touching the sides all around. And then this is the game I play where I do this over and over again. So I go insane and then I'm like, that's good enough, psycho. But I'm trying to, help it. I don't know if it needs it, but anyways. All right. Now this goes in you're gonna bake this at 350 bottom rack for 35 to 40 minutes. When I did it, we needed 40 minutes. So, that's what we are going to do it. So that will do its business. And while we're doing
You
that,
better set the timer.
oh yeah, I better set the timer. Boop. Thank you, Denise. Okay. I'm gonna do the cocktail and then I'm gonna make the whipped cream because everybody here wants a cocktail. So should I make two of these? Double the recipe here, or should I just do it as is? Because it only makes two.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if that was clarifying for you, but it's totally clarifying for me. So you need a quarter cup of like blackberries, which I mean, come on, that's like 5 or 6 berries. And then same thing with blueberries. And then get in there, you sons of bitches. And then you want a muddler.
Rosemary.
Oh yeah. Where's my sprigs of rosemary? Oh, they're over here. I've got them all over the place. 2 sprigs?
Yep.
2 sprays. Bloop. And you're gonna muddle.
Another pleasant sound.
There's probably a better way to do that. I don't know what it is, but there's probably a better way. Anyways,
No, that's how you do it.
okay.
Okay, 1 tablespoon maple syrup.
1 tablespoon of the old maple syrup, everyone. Give a little crazy difference instead of adding the simple syrup. You get a little more richer flavor. Okay, 2 ounces of gin.
Some ice.
Oh yeah, 2 cups of ice.
Well, just some ice in there and then some ice in
Oh,
the.
that's not the ice bucket. It's over here, guys. I mean, we could add more sugar. I don't think we need it. But
Some ice in there and then some ice in the glasses.
Okay, now 2 ounces of gin, right?
Yeah. And a 1/4 cup freshly squeezed lemon juice.
Oh, that's right. The lemon juice. So this is not super boozy. I mean, it's got 1 ounce each in a cocktail.
It's a refresher.
So I don't think they put gin in the refreshers at Starbucks, do
They should.
It'd be cooler if they
they?
did.
It would be cooler if they did. Squeeze. Here it is. 1/4 cup, did you say?
Yep.
Probably gonna need another lemon. So just it's about 1 lemon. I got some seeds in here, so.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to strain it.
Oh, that's right. I am gonna strain it. Okay.
Shaky, shaky.
With my new crystal shaker.
It's a
You guys
pretty
hear about
color.
that volcano near Tonga that went off? Holy moly.
Yeah.
Tsunami warning all up and down the west coast. I guess they had a tsunami in Tonga, right?
Yeah.
Is it bad? I didn't see if it was bad.
Well, it was going into the capital, so that can't be good.
So you did leave all that stuff in there? You just pour it out?
Strain it out. Yeah.
Cool.
Put half and half.
Berry bits blocking the.
Curse your berry.
Then top with sparkling water.
Ooh, can somebody give me a cocktail spoon?
I got your regular spoon.
It's fancier if I do it with a cocktail spoon. That is pretty
She
jam.
doesn't know where they are.
Oh, that's my head.
Yeah.
I think Eric might be having a stroke. Beat it, spammer. Ver.fyi. Don't listen to that and don't click on it. He's totally a spammer. Bot. Hate that guy.
Scammer bot?
Scammer bot. It smells good. Oh, see? I feel like on that, what's that pretentious bar in Midtown? Oh,
The one that
all
gives
of
you the
them?
$50
Oh,
coin.
all of them. Lincoln Lounge.
Yeah.
No, what was the one that gives you the $2 bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like people hurt, like felt shockwaves, like Tara's saying, up to like 6,000 miles away.
That is crazy.
And I know in Hawaii they were like kind of worried. So
But that smells good.
I can tell by the look on Amy's face that she likes it. Because she, when she likes something, she goes like this. She pulls it away and she goes, looks at it. So
It got that look for sure.
it was like it was also a satisfaction because I usually put her in charge of finding the drinks and stuff. She was like, I did a damn good job.
I did a good job.
So I'm gonna make myself one and then we'll, carry on with this nonsense. But
So basically, you can use a fistful of blackberries, a fistful of blueberries.
Yeah. I mean,
Rosemary. You need more rosemary?
nope, I put it in there already.
Okay.
And then, now we get to make the disgusting sound. Can you taste the rosemary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you only used a little because I don't like when it gets overpowering.
Too much in it, it'll taste like soap.
Yeah.
Oh God. Science is cool. You know what? That's a great message, Fred. Science is cool. I'm excited about this now. I want to drink both of these portions for myself. Well, maybe I am. Ooh, that's good. Get two just in case. I don't know. What's going on? What's going on out there in the old universe? I know what you're thinking. Why is he doing that? Because I'm weird. And I like to be exact.
Well, you like to be set up to be exact, but then if you're not, then it's all right.
That might work.
It's probably gonna work. And now to the good part. I get quiet because I'm concentrated, so you know. I want it to be delicious. So. Okay. Did I miss anything? Berries,
Maple syrup,
maple syrup, lemon
rosemary,
juice, rose-
ice,
Yep.
lemon juice,
Yep.
gin, sparkling water. You're good. You looked a little like a crazy man.
Eric, are you watching The Adventures of Baron Munchausen right now or something? Because that's what you're quoting, and I don't understand how it's directed at me currently. Am I the Baron? Am I Berthold? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. It is a pretty color. I think.
It's a lovely color.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that is delightful.
Delightful.
Very refreshing. It's interesting. The gin is masked a little bit.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it. I mean, I like gin, but so
Okay, onwards and upwards to our dessert.
here we go. Ooh, so it's got a milk. It's got a cream plug, which Carmen didn't know was a thing. And the milk that she had the other day came out chunky, and she was like, "Ew!" And then she ate the cereal anyways, which I applaud her for. So make sure you shake your cream up or your whole milk up if it says it has a plug. I got this. It's the Sand Hill. Where did I measure it? Oh, it's right here, everyone.
There it is.
Oh, there it went.
There's plug.
I don't really like to refer to things as a cream plug. I don't know why. It just weirds me out.
You know what's funny is Carmen was waiting for that statement. So that,
Yeah, I'd like you to not do that anymore.
all right, that's just 2 cups of cream without the cream plug. I'll just use granulated. I don't know what the term of our sugar is. So. And then I was gonna be cheeky and add maple syrup.
Cheeky.
You cheeky guy.
But I'll add vanilla. Okay. Whip on high.
And splash yourself.
Okay, well that's doing that. Let's go on here. So much things are happening. Okay. So after 40 minutes, this is what your cake is going to look like. Get yourself just like a steak knife or whatever, and you're going to want to go around the outside here.
Just like my good friend
And then-
Marshall Mathers.
Yeah. So, again, you want to do it the inside and the out. Now, if we did this correctly,
Are you gonna put it on a beautiful.
should be able to do like this. Now,
And cut the top off.
get it on, up here. So you're pushing the blade on the top. And once it does that,
Nice.
release. And now that's done. I want it to become butter. Perfect. See that? All that happened in like 5 seconds. And 2 hours. That's probably takes a little bit.
I'll let you know.
You'll let me know, huh?
Adequate. Perfectly adequate.
Put that on the floor, everybody. My mother would have laughed at me if that happened.
Yep.
By the way. So,
Should have been like, good thing there's one in the
yeah.
oven.
Because you would have had it, yeah. All right. So, see how, okay, so you could do these.
No,
here
don't
earlier.
tip it like, show us that. No, go the other way. Yeah, so.
There's that juice, that the juices come out is formed this sort of like syrup.
Syrup.
It is what you're looking for here. All right. Because it wouldn't be side dish if we didn't dirty a million dishes here, but
That's why I got you a selection
Of dishes.
of forks and spoons and plates and
oh my god, oh my god.
nice sponge.
Eat your heart out, Paul Hollywood. There's that soggy bottom on this mother. Woo!
What did you use that for?
I didn't use it for anything. I used it before. So unceremonious. Never skimp.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
That's
forget,
amazing.
get some of the sauce on the,
The syrup. Ooh, look at that. So pretty.
I gotta take a picture. That,
It'll last
nope.
longer.
Nope. Totally collapsed.
Take it next on the next one.
So. Oh my goodness. So why don't you share that one? Or no? No?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Because then we can have it, I'll have a little piece here and I'll give my half to Denise and then we can have it after a meal. too.
Probably just all have a bite of this one.
Well, I'm already in the middle of it.
Okay, this is good.
How's
Did
the
a good
flavor of the
job.
cake?
Well, yeah, I need to get a bite of just cake.
I should probably have done that before we started.
Okay, here.
It's got good lift on it.
Yeah, the cake's really good. I mean, all by itself.
Oh my
Yeah, that's delicious.
Good thing I have one to take home.
God. It's so good. So it is sweet.
Mhm.
It's sweeter than, I think it's sweeter than boxed, for sure. But holy crap. I mean, my mom was rarely wrong about many things, and angel food cake is one of them. So it takes a little time. What's up?
Honey, do you remember the time at the old house Mom was showing us the cake she made for Grandpa Curly, and then she held it up? It like fell face first on the kitchen floor.
I do remember that. I do remember that. And I can't remember. I think she was mad for a little bit and then laughed at it. But yeah, she was like showing it like this, and the whole thing like slid off because it was frosted. It went.
Of course, face down.
Yeah.
I'll just leave the frosting on the floor.
Honestly, if I was gonna make ice cream, this is a perfect thing to make the day before, or even.
And then you don't waste the whites. Yeah.
Yeah, in conjunction, because often you're wasting the whites. But it's so good. There it is. I'll get you on photo so that I can affect you that. Just so I can show you. That's a crumb shot, as they say. But I mean, this is the color you're looking for on the top to kind of get it. The other thing to notice is when it, I don't know if we can see that, but this, when you push down on it, when it's in the oven to test it, it should spring back. If it doesn't, if it pushes down and it does not spring back, then you've got more time to go. But also you can see like down here, it's not burnt, but it's a deeper brown, and that's fine. So, okay, well, I mean, like I said, my mother still provides, even though she's been gone 3 years, and so, we love you so much. Thank you for showing up. Remember, it's going to be spring soon, so get your, it's time for sowing seeds for growing good things in your life. Be it relationships, be it your garden, be it whatever you want. So remember, to grow good things, but also be kind and be loyal and do something nice for somebody this week. And we love you. We'll see you next week. Cheers.